on the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. From deep, it's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hits inside. It's Cobb. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a give to Washington. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up of 2.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. The tight end gets a... Oh, he dropped it! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Out wide right, it's Washington. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looks as if he's going to run it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, there are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Brown will throw it. Right side, it's Johnson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Wants to throw on first. With the catch, it's Nimrod. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
Pulls it. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dotson. That gamble did not pay. as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for room. It's Bishop. Turning it on. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Wants to go up top on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Bishop. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Second down, gonna throw it. Left side is Smith. Stop right there.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They need a huge play on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And man, those sting, man. Third down, the money down. Your guys got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to pass. Flip it out to the back on the screen. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
Second down, going to throw it. Makes the tackle. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. try to pick up the first through the air. Caught, it's Kane. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running inside. It's Cobb. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Here's a give to Washington.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Auburn. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Coming out with it, it's Phill. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The give. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Bishop. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Volunteers look to keep this drive humming. Got some green grass. Breaks into the open.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Right at the line. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Gets the back moving. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Volunteers want to move quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. On the move. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They'll need a bunch on second down.
Sweet. Here we go. Ready. 30. Ready, go.
Looking to throw. Timed him perfectly to knock him free and forces the third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense, being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break them.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So the 16-play drive and the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground, it's Cobb. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Out wide left, it's Singleton. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown will throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Second and long here. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Phill moving to his right, trying to make a big play. The short hands, it's Nimrod. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I mean, some quarterbacks have a hard enough time just completing passes in the pocket, but to do it on the run, like when you got that kind of speed and that kind of momentum going, it takes a special kind of athlete, and that quarterback, he's a different breed.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They'll give it on the counter. There he goes. The 30. He's at the and he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Looking left. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Auburn lines up quickly. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Brown wants to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. On the draw, it's Cobb. Runs through the tackle. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why.
Touchdown Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Number 38 set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Brown will throw it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.
Number 38, set to kick it away.
On the return, it's Morris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And
he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Backs got it on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Leaping grab for a big gain. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown ball! Made the grab in the end zone for 6. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
Left side is Smith. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Back's got it on the screen. Crosses to 35. A lot of room to the right. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Auburn. And the stomping has commenced. He scores for the 5th time in this game. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone.
15.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. The throw. That one just came off his hand badly.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. Looking long. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Taking it the other way. The 20. He's at touchdown, Tigers. And they turn it into a defensive score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Phill. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Give to the running back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Line getting set on second down. Cuts it upfield. It's Gordon. He's past the marker. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cartwright. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. Just smothered on the play. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Direct snap. It's Bishop. He breaks a tackle. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win.
Trying to get behind the defense. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got to...
Caught, and he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Deep in the end zone, it's Morris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Staley. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Ready? Blue 22. Blue 22. Go, go.
Needs it here on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Vols in the hurry-up.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Volunteers have this offense rolling. Fresh center downs going to the air. The short hands, it's Bishop. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day. And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But all
right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on 4th down. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Bishop. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.